Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're looking into a story someone shared with us. Something pretty common, actually. Getting an unknown call while you're out.
Right. Happens all the time.
Exactly. And our mission here is to really unpack this specific experience, look at what happened, and, pull out the key things for you.
See what we can learn from it.
Let's dive in. Okay, so here's the setup. You're on a train, Mulholly to Delhi, exams just finished, network's patchy, you're feeling pretty bored. Then your phone rings. Unknown number.
The classic scenario.
Yeah. So first time, you ignore it, but then it rings again just a few minutes later. And, boredom kicks in, no internet to scroll through. So you answer it.
Curiosity, maybe a bit of boredom. Yeah, I get that.
And the caller starts off, promising something exciting.
The hood.
Right. Then they pitch this work-from-home data entry job. Says it pays $20,000 a month.
That's appealing, especially if you're maybe looking for something post-exams.
Exactly. It sounds pretty good, especially in that moment. Then they start asking for personal details. Now, you're on a train, trying to be a bit quiet, using headphones, but you start feeling, a bit uncomfortable.
A little nagging feeling.
Yeah, like you question the caller, they brush it off, say everything's fine, but there's this conflict, right? It could be real, but something feels off.
And that's really interesting because these scams, they often, they leverage the situation you're in.
How so?
Well, like you said, boredom. Or maybe a need for income, like after exams. Being in public can even make you feel a bit, pressured or awkward.
Right, less focused maybe.
Exactly. It lowers your guard. And the offer itself, it taps into something desirable, easy money, working from home. So it feels plausible because it's something you might actually want.
Okay, that makes sense.
And that feeling of discomfort you mentioned, that gut feeling, that's your intuition working even before your logical brain pieces it all together. Listening to that is so important.
Definitely. And the story really pivots right after that. After all the attractive talk and asking for details.
Let me guess. Money.
Bingo.
Go.
The caller mentions a 5,000 value registration fee required.
There it is. That's the crucial bit, the giant red flag.
Yeah.
Because legitimate jobs, real opportunities, they just don't ask for money up front like that. Especially not a significant registration fee.
Ever.
No. So what started as maybe appealing, maybe plausible, suddenly shows its real colors. The request for money before you've done any work, before you've earned anything, that's the classic scam tactic.
The mask drops.
Precisely. It shifts everything.
So yeah, that fee request just confirmed all this suspicion.
Answered the call pretty quick, I imagine.
Oh yeah, hung up straight away.
Yeah.
And talking about it later, it really drove home how easily you could almost get drawn in by the initial pitch, especially given the situation.
It highlights how important that one detail, the fee, really is.
So let's bring this back to you listening. This deep dive into just one experience, it really underlines a few key things. First, just be cautious with any unsolicited call or message, especially if you're distracted or bored, like on that train.
Your guard might be down.
Second, trust that gut feeling, that discomfort. It's telling you something. Don't ignore it.
Absolutely critical.
And maybe most importantly, the demand for upfront payment for a job. That's not just a red flag. It's the non-negotiable sign. It screams scam.
It really does. And if you look at the bigger picture, learning to spot these patterns playing on your situation, dangling attractive offers, and then, crucially, asking for money up front, that's a vital skill today.
A defense mechanism, really.
Exactly. It equips you against all sorts of unexpected approaches, not just phone calls.
So, building on this deep dive, what are those absolute non-negotiable signals that should immediately tell you something's wrong, that it's likely a scam? Think phone calls, emails, any offer out of the blue.
And maybe think about this too. How can reflecting on scenarios like this one help you react faster, more confidently if it ever happens to you? How do you train yourself to spot those red flags and trust that gut feeling instantly?